Hello, I'm Tapout. I just tried recording this video, but 2 minutes in, I got interrupted because my capture card had a complete and total failure. I wanted to continue playing the Anarchy series that I was playing last episode, but I guess I'll just go fuck myself. Isn't that awesome? I love technical problems when I'm recording. Today we're playing Opening Gambit on Explosher. I talked in the last video a little bit about how I think the Opening Gambit when it's active is probably the best gear ability in the game. I think second would have to be Comeback. That's like my earnest ranking. Everything else is like whatever in comparison, honestly. But Gambit is broken as shit. Something I neglected to mention, I believe, in the last video is that out of every weapon in Splatoon 3, I earnestly believe that Explosher very likely has the least synergy with Opening Gambit. H3 might be... It might beat it, maybe, but H3 at least has a use for increased run speed, which Explosher does not. So, yeah. Just about the best stat Opening Gambit gives Explosher is swim speed, of course. It likes having swim speed, and ink resistance, which lets it just kind of walk on out of... enemy ink, which it can frequently get caught in. A lot of my gameplay you'll see of me on custom Explosher. I'll use splashdowns just to paint my own feet and stop myself from getting trapped in enemy ink. But Gambit, Gambit forgoes the necessity to do that. So we're gonna try and keep Gambit like in my custom blaster video, hopefully until the match ends, for at least one of these matches. I would really like to actually get my Gambit, though. That would be pretty sick right now. They're all clumped on that side of the map. Okay, cool. I kept my Gambit. We got 15 more seconds to actually get another assister kill. Let's hope it's enough. Okay, Paintbrush is dead. This bubble can go. I'm getting a hammer thrown at me. I got comboed with the Wave Breaker! Oh my god, dude. Actually dying to Wave Breaker is so humiliating. I can't believe it actually just got me on a wall. That's the first time it's gotten me on a wall in so long. Alright, that Junior is low as fuck. I think I firmly have kept my Gambit for at least a while longer now. So, let's just get this Paintbrush. Let's not fuck around and find out. We actually, unlike last video, have people willing to just paint drone the zone, which is a relief. There is a world where that hammer got me, not because I was close or anything, but just because that's the kind of hammer that tapout gets hit by. That's just my luck, is basically what I'm trying to say. Am I out of Gambit? That's the other thing. It's hard to tell when you're out of Gambit with a lot of weapons because not every weapon has mid-air shot RNG. I think I do still have Gambit, but we'll have to see. Okay, that guy is ultra dead. Am I still running? I have to like squint to figure out if I still have Gambit, which to me lets you know that like the effect of it is pretty subtle. I think I'm going fast enough to still have it. If some good Samaritan in the comments could like actually tell me, like timestamp all the points where I run out of Gambit. Why not, right? There is a guy on that wall with... I almost say with... yeah, like, he's right there. Please bubble. Fuck. I'm horrible. Oh my god, he actually bubbled in, like, a good spot instead of a dumb spot that makes me want to die. The storm is going a little ham. They gotta jump in... Oh, wait, no, they don't gotta jump in here. Never mind. They're just behind. They're hyper diving. I should have known there's a Paintbrush on the other team. I definitely still have Gambit. If I can keep Gambit until the end of a game, I'll be very... Like, first game, I'll be very proud of myself. It definitely helps that these opponents act like I'm about as real as the Easter Bunny. It's almost holiday times. I can't be throwing out the S is fake. If you know, you know. Traumatizing stuff, really. I really would like to not die a second time in a row. Oh my god, please. All right. There. No! I knew it, dude. This is the thing about small bits of high ground. I don't know if I've talked about this in a video. I definitely talk about it all the time when I'm reviewing myself or when I talk to people about Explosher. A lot of my positioning discoveries this year in my like personal 2025 journey in Splatoon have been about finding really small bits of high ground that I can use for big advantages in fights with my opponents, right? Stuff like this block I'm standing on right here can actually be a really good way of avoiding your opponent's shots because they have to aim higher to get at you. And Explosher having higher ground over your opponents makes it easier to aim at the ground they're standing on, i.e. get a 90, right? The problem with positioning in places like that is that it's really slow for Explosher to get back down. Like, see, I'm on this high ground where I'm having to walk and I can't swim. And it made me vulnerable to just having a hammer thrown at me. It makes you more vulnerable to spam and standing in spots like that. So I have to try and find a balance in my gameplay between, like, standing on low ground that makes it really hard to hit my shots and makes it easier to shoot back at me versus high ground that makes it easier to hit my shots but makes me vulnerable in a different way, right? Like, I'm just choosing between vulnerabilities. It kind of sucks. Can I? Okay, this roller... we are actually about to lose, which is so heartbreaking because I think I still have... No, I'm deaf. This is how slow it goes when I'm out of Gambit. I honestly kept it for long enough this game, though, that I'm not even disappointed I ran out. Like, we went all the way to the timer, and I kept it for the vast majority of the game. That's the kind of scenario where it's okay that Gambit ran out because it got us the lead and it got us the advantage in the end. I got overall splatter, and I'm sure that that is in no small part to the fact that I was able to reposition super quickly with Gambit. Come to think of it. Yeah, I don't know. Leave your suggestions in the comments for weapons that might be worse synergistically with Gambit, because I can see all these small ways that Gambit is impacting my gameplay when I still have it. Like, just being able to stand on the crab leg grates is one thing. Honestly, that felt really good. I might be back in my Gambit era. I don't know if I mentioned this in the recording that I had to trash or if I mentioned it here already, but like early 2025, I was experimenting a lot with Gambit X-Low, and I kind of made the verdict it wasn't worth it a lot of the time. But if I'm going to be standing on a bunch of uninkable high ground, might be worth it to have more run speed at the cost of, like, not much, you know? It might be worth it. I'll have to see. I'll have to think on it. Because I definitely would like... The reason I run Last Ditch on Explosher, let's back it up and talk about that instead. The reason I run Last Ditch on Explosher, and especially on Custom Explosher, is because being able to use wall freely and then shoot after it is just so good. Normally, it's really, really difficult to use Splash Wall on Explosher, which is a shame because Splash Wall is a broken sub-weapon for a weapon like Explosher that doesn't quite have the kind of range to just contest a charger. But if it has a wall, it doesn't matter because it can wedge its way inwards and create that space for itself. Oh my god, that Reef Slider was not okay. I kept my Gambit. I don't think I will keep it for much longer if I do not rotate this way. I have 5 seconds. I have 5 seconds. I'm out of Gambit. Fuck. Okay, well... Oh wait, I'm not out of Gambit? When am I out of Gambit? Fuck. I need to start learning how to count this shit if I'm going to keep playing it. That's kind of the thing I was just about to get at, too, is like... This feels really good on Crab Leg Capital. If I ever have to play Crab Leg Capital zones, I might just play Gambit Expo instead of Rapid Pro. Look at the kind of movement I was able to do just then. I was able to reposition so fast. And I was able to keep my jukes up while shooting. That felt pretty fucking good. Oh god. This is not good. I would really prefer... Okay, the Dually Sculptures is done. I still have Gambit. Still. I'm going to Storm on the right, and we're going to come. Let's go. We can push in. I know we can. Yes! The 90 combo! Oh, Inkstorm, my beloved. Oh, shit! Your boy's doing it right now! Oh, this feels so good. Oh my god, it feels like... Shit, no wonder I was addicted to Gambit Expo for a couple months, man. I gotta bring it back. I might just do multiple videos in a row fucking playing this shit if it keeps feeling this good. Then again, maybe it's just the teammates we're going into, you know? Maybe it's just the solo queue teams we're running into, making it feel crazy. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm gonna have to stop it there. This is kind of a shorter recording, but I might just record another video playing Gambit Expo. Maybe we'll play Sexblow. I'll see about it. But for now, you know, if your main is a little bit slower, if you think you can kill people on your main with a lot of proficiency, try Gambit. Like, seriously, super underrated ability. Not enough people playing it right now. This is going to be one of those things, like with quick super jump, where I was right the whole time, where I kept saying over and over, like, the most broken part of Tacticooler is quick super jump. Quick super jump is a broken ability because you can avoid death in the first place instead of just tanking the death and then respawning faster. And now people are super jumping all the time with Tacticooler to reposition and to escape death, do all these risky ass plays and then get out. Like, it's working out super well, especially with teams that are playing Snipe Rider, not just like there's teams that play Tacticooler that aren't Snipe Rider, right? Look at that, man, 10-1. That enemy team did not see me coming, and I ate them up for breakfast. I'll have to leave it there. See you guys.